serious.
I was serious?
No, I just feel like this is very serious. Like, no one's talking. I have a mint in my mouth. I'm trying to, like, chew up so it doesn't look...
So you don't click clack through the whole...
You're going to have to talk in the beginning.
I'm not talking... Well, this is the beginning.
No.
This is... Hey, everybody. Wait, what's that? Okay, yeah, we'll keep that.
That's good.
Yeah. Welcome. It was a flash. Welcome, everyone, to Season 2 finale of You Would Have Told Me podcast. I'm JoeFernandes.
I'm Emily Page.
And that's probably the first time in the history since episode 1, maybe, that we introduced each other at the beginning. Usually we're talking for about 4 minutes.
That's true.
And you're like, Joe, we need to let people know who we are. And we did it. And season 2, we did 2 seasons together.
That's crazy.
That's great.
I'm glad we still like each other.
Yeah, I mean, what's not to like?
I agree.
We're awesome.
We are.
Yeah.
You can imagine, though?
And people love us together. Mm-hmm. I get messages like that all the time, how people love the podcast. I had a friend who's actually got a huge... he's got a huge TikTok following. He commented on one of our videos yesterday.
Tell him to
share it. I want to be on this podcast so bad, LOL.
Who?
Kairos from The Vibe with Kai.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, if you go look, he commented on one of them. One of our, I think on the lemon one that we put up recently.
The lemon one was
So I was
great.
thinking, I was like, we don't do guests.
We could have him on.
But I may break that rule for Kairos next season because he's an interesting guy.
Maybe season 3 is the year or the season where we start to have a couple guests on.
No, maybe one.
Maybe we try
I'm telling you, and I know that I had a podcast with guests and it sucks.
Why?
First off, I hate being a booker.
Okay, fair.
And relying on someone to show up on time or show up at all.
Okay, fair.
That's the number one thing.
Can I rebuttal every time? Can I devil's advocate every point?
You can
okay.
devil's advocate.
Because I'm indifferent. Yeah. I like what we do, but I would be like, if you were like, I want to have a guest on, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
If the guest doesn't show up, you and I can just do our thing.
No, I know, but then it goes back to my annoyance with not wanting to be a booker and putting in time that I don't have.
Fair.
Two, what I don't like also is it turns out to me like interviewing somebody and I don't care. Like I don't want to be interviewing someone. And then what was the other reason?
What if we had them bring the story? What if, like, we made sure we said, listen, everyone has to bring a... What if we just tried it with your friend?
I may try it occasionally.
You can cut this out if you want. Our season 3 opener.
Season 3 opener?
See if he wants to come to our season 3 and say, listen, you have to bring an odd news story.
Yeah.
We're each going to bring an odd news story, and you're going to be our season 3 opener. And that way it's kind of like a special episode, and if it doesn't work out, we never do it again.
Yeah, we could try it. We'll think about it.
I feel like it's got to be like a special episode.
Yeah, maybe we'll do like a holiday one or something because we'll be starting in the fall. It'll be like a holiday one. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
My other reason is, another reason I have is that, like, people like our podcast for our vibe. Mm-hmm. And when you bring in something, it just changes the vibe.
Right.
It changes the...
Can we call it the thruple episode since there'll be 3 of us?
The thruple episode. Yeah. So, not that
I'd book you on our podcast, friend of Joe. What's his name again? I forget. Kairos. I'd book you.
Yeah.
So if you don't get booked, it's Joe's fault.
Anyway, we are back. I'm glad we're still doing it. 2 seasons. I thought this season we had some great clips. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Our numbers shot up a lot. You know, people are digging it. Mm-hmm. So... I appreciate everyone that downloads and listens to this every time we put it out.
I think for next season, we should break into doing some TikToks, too, like trendy TikToks.
Yeah.
Because we always talk about it.
Yeah.
But maybe we should, like maybe if we have a chance to meet one more time this summer or towards the end of the summer, if you wanted to, we could just do TikToks.
Yeah, we could try that.
Figure it out.
To build up.
Just to have them weaving.
To build up for the 3rd season start.
Yeah.
Some people messaged me. My Aunt Lisa in Florida I just didn't have it prepared for this time. She wanted us to do What You Saying again.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, we'll do it.
And some people are like, oh, you don't do the improv stuff no more. I'm like, it just delved into weird stories. That's just what it evolved into.
And we can pick that back up season 3.
That's it.
If you have feedback, advice, people listening, write in, DM us, or text Joe.
Or text Joe.
Or me.
Or her. Or anybody. So what have you been up to since last episode?
You know.
I mean, other than
crazy.
Wawa sandwiches.
Other than eating, I love
She's
Wawa.
big Wawa.
I'm a big Wawa
anytime
girl.
I'm in contact with her, I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, hold up. And she's
Wawa.
spitting out a big bite of a Wawa sandwich.
Yes, thank you. That makes me sound so attractive. No, getting ready. My family is headed to Connecticut and Maine in August, in a couple weeks.
Nice.
So excited for that.
Beautiful.
Yep, that'll be fun.
Nice.
And then, just enjoying the rest of the summer. I don't want it to go too fast.
I know. I just booked an Airbnb for Wildwood for August, and I wanted to come, but I don't want to come because it's
Not
towards
yet.
the end of August.
Right.
But it's like right across the street from. I never stayed in Wildwood. I always stay in the Crest.
Okay.
Or we'd stay in Cape May, but I got one right across the boardwalk.
Oh, that's nice.
This little condo.
Who's
like,
going?
Just me and the
fam?
wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
And we're gonna just eat. Well, I'm eating seafood. She's
R&R.
a vegetarian. A little rest and relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go to Duffer's once, the ice cream place.
Okay, I don't know that
It's
place.
like you get big sundaes.
Nice.
It's a cool. It's like an old school. Remember Farrell's back in the day? Do you
Nope,
remember?
I don't know what
It's
that
like,
is.
Like an old. It's like old school ice cream place.
Okay.
And then I have to hit Sam's Pizza on the boardwalk. That's my favorite pizza. And then I got to get a Lime Ricky, which is kind of synonymous with Wildwood.
So I've only been to Wildwood once, and I drove down for the day when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And I've never been. I go to Cape May a lot. I go there every
Yeah.
year, and I go to
Cape May.
Avalon, which is exit 13.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go to Cape May for dinner one night. Walk that little strip.
Where are you gonna go
Washington
for
Street.
dinner?
I'm trying to figure that out now.
If you want Rex, let me know.
Bring it right now. Let me give you.
I don't know that. I'd have to text my
Rex.
aunt. Wait,
talking smack over here.
No.
Oh, yeah, Rex, let me know. Give me one.
I'm
Got
gonna
none.
text Aunt Debbie. Shout out to Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie loves our podcast. Hey, recording the podcast with Joe right now.
I'm looking for good lobster.
And he wants Rex for restaurants with good lobster
Yeah.
in Cape May with good lobster.
Lobster.
That's my dad's like, we're going to go to Portland. We're going to Portland, Maine. And he's like, we got to get a lobster roll. I'm like, you're going to have no problem finding lobster roll.
Oh,
Every
Maine?
place will have lobster
Yeah, you'd
roll.
have a hard time not finding lobster.
Right.
Like if you're like, my mission today is to not
avoid
find a
lobster roll.
I believe in Maine, McDonald's has lobster roll.
Really?
Yes, and I heard it's actually great.
I might have to check that out just
Yeah.
because you said it. Your recommendations have been spot on. Oh, she got back to me right away.
Spot on.
She said I don't eat lobster. She's also a
Well,
vegetarian.
okay, there
no.
you go. But does she know of anyone? Don't worry, you don't have to bother your aunt live on.
But any restaurants you'd recommend, text them to me. Doesn't have to be about lobster.
This doesn't have to be about lobster.
I'll let you know what she says.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to that. Jersey Shore's hit or miss because you never know what the weather's going to be.
And the
So-
traffic
Traffic?
going to the Jersey Shore.
Oh, what?
I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Because even on my way up here today, I was like looking at the parkway was crazy.
that's weird. 'Cause I was at Uncle Vinny's like a week or so ago, and there was no traffic either day. It was the week before 4th of July. So
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
you
close-
were there, yeah.
I was Wednesday and Thursday. Great shows. Oh, my God. The shows were so
they?
fun there.
Aw.
The people were awesome.
That's great.
But like there was no traffic. I was like, what's happening with the Jersey Shore 4th of July weekend?
Oh, no, they were all there when I was the next
okay.
week. It was like after 4th of July, I think more people were out, or I guess the 3rd. I don't know. I headed down to Cape May the night of the 2nd. So my
Okay.
mom's birthday is the 2nd.
Okay.
So we did all birthday stuff, and then late at night, Ava and I headed down, and it was great. Traffic was great because I was afraid if I left Friday morning, I would hit everything.
Yeah. But yeah, that's that.
Nice.
So yeah, we're
So we're both vacationing. We're R&Ring.
we're finishing off the summer. So yeah, sorry
Nice.
we're gonna be taking a break, but you guys, we'll be back with more podcasts in the fall. I like to just make it into seasons.
Yeah.
We'll change the look a little bit. We'll do some things.
Joe's gonna get a perm.
I'm getting a perm. That's I was gonna be a surprise.
Sorry.
But, grow my hair out with a perm
over the break.
Over the break.
I'm gonna try and do my part of interacting a little bit more on our Instagram at least. I'm not very well versed with TikTok, but
Okay.
I'll try and come up with like little polls and stuff like that to keep people, I like to hear what our fans want, but people don't really like to interact. So maybe if I keep shooting them out there, they'll have some interactions.
Yeah. There's one. We'll do something today after we're done shooting this episode.
What are we gonna do?
A video.
Oh, cool.
Another
All right.
offshoot video. I started a little series on a whim, Joe in Nature, that is people.
I do enjoy it. Yes.
People have been loving that.
Yeah, it's good.
What's fun? I was just walking Cody one day on the trails, and I was like, because I just always see these videos of people pretend like they act like they're just like so knowledgeable about everything.
Yeah.
Whatever they're talking about, they act like they're the authority on that. So I was like, let me just pretend to be somebody that's
Somebody else.
authority on nature.
Nice. Okay.
And then I was like, let me just point out the most obvious things
It's great.
possible and just see how it goes. And that first did so well. I got so many messages from it. And then the one I did with James in South Carolina.
It was great. It's great.
What's my favorite part of the reactions to those videos? I do love the people that message me, I want more of these. They're so funny.
Yeah.
But then there's the people that are correcting me.
Oh yeah, they're
and
like,
thinking this is like a serious video. Because the one I pointed at a bridge, I go, believe it or not, this is not a natural bridge. This is a man-made bridge going over. So I know a lot of people thought that, and they're like, nobody thought that. They're like,
people don't have any sense of humor.
but I love it.
At all. Those videos make me laugh, and the other one is a buddy of ours, Mike Sicoli, with beating up his nephews.
Beating up his nephews, that's pretty funny.
They're so funny. All right, ready for my answer?
Oh yeah.
Lobster House has lobster, but is a throwback to 1980 with waitstaff wearing sailor outfits. The food is about what you'd expect to get in 1982, mid, as the kids say. My favorite restaurants are Washington Inn, Grana, Grana. I've heard that's excellent. Tisha's, Tisha', and Oyster Bay, bar only.
Oyster Bay bar only. Okay.
I'm going to send you this. I'm going to just copy and paste it.
Okay. That works. Thank you, Aunt
Debbie. Aunt Debbie.
Yeah. Thanks for always commenting on our clips.
If you
Appreciate
like
that.
meat, Primal.
Ooh, I do like meat.
He's a meaty boy.
I'm a meaty. Thanks. You just called me fat.
I did not.
Okay.
He's a meaty.
Good meaty there.
He's a meaty nature boy.
That's an album title, Meaty Nature Boy.
Is that this episode?
No.
The finale?
Yeah. Meaty.
For your stand-up special?
No, that'll be the name of this episode, Meaty Nature Boy.
I love it.
It's not a bad.
It's a good. If you do another special.
Yeah, I got to do another Joe in Nature. I got to find a place.
They're very funny.
I did one at my grandma's house. That one was interesting. My grandma loves it.
I love the video of you surprising your grandma. She was so oblivious to the fact that you were in.
She
so
was,
oblivious.
Yeah,
It's great.
she was. Yeah, my aunt's like, I'm just gonna have the camera rolling, and we're just
You're just standing there.
waiting for her to turn around. She's so cute.
She's adorable.
I love seeing her.
Yeah.
It was, and I make her my meatballs. My grandma, she cooks the greatest. And she makes tons of food, but you never see her eat. She's always just like watching you eat and just like putting food on your plate. But when I make my meatballs and sauce there, she's hovered. Spaghetti meatballs are her favorite.
That's great.
She's Portuguese. She doesn't make spaghetti meatballs a lot.
Right,
It's
that's
all
an
like
Italian
fish and
thing,
stuff.
yeah.
But no, that was great to go see her for her 96th birthday. She's so cute. And then.
Did you have a good birthday?
Oh yeah, we went to this Portuguese restaurant, Fernandes.
Nice.
And,
They're always named Fernandos. Always.
Yeah.
I think anyone or like.
For just Fernandez Steakhouse.
Yeah, that's
all over
local.
Yeah, there's one. Yeah, like in the Fernandez Steakhouse 3 is like over like.
There's more than one of them.
Yeah, there's.
That's the one I've been to. I think.
The one over down like
by Keyport, right?
Yeah, by Keyport.
That's really good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah,
that was their third one. That's.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Now you know.
Now I know.
Yeah, and then we went back to her house, and a bunch of her friends came over, and we had cake, and she's just so cute for 96. She's so lively.
I love it.
And she's like, she just always keeps moving. She goes, that's my secret. I'm just always busy. Like I don't even think she sleeps.
No, she's
Like
too busy cooking.
Like the one night we're up talking, looking over photo albums, and it was getting late. It was like 12:30, and I was at the beach all day, and I was like, oh, Grandma, I'm going to go to sleep. She goes, oh, what time is it? I go, 12:30. She goes, oh, do you want some fun?
Oh, I love it.
goes,
Wait, what's her name?
Natalie.
That was my granny's name.
Really?
Yeah.
Natalie Fernandes.
I love that. Aw.
I think her maiden name was Pino.
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 That's a good one.
But, yeah.
So sweet.
So sweet. But, yeah, that was a good trip. I'm going to try and go see her in the fall again.
Nice.
I think I'm going to go see her for like half a week and then do the second half of the week in Clearwater, Florida. Because I heard Clearwater is like
I've heard
gorgeous.
it's gorgeous.
So
Yeah.
I found this hotel. It's like the only hotel. Their hotels are like across the street from the beach, most of them, but this one's the only one that's kind of on the beach with a path to the beach, and it's got every room's got a view of the ocean. It's called like Oasis or something like
really
that.
That's really pretty.
It was a little pricey, but I'm like, what are you gonna do?
Live a little.
Live a little.
Live a little.
It'll come.
People keep asking me where are you going internationally this summer? I'm like, nowhere. I was like, I'm buying furniture.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing this summer. But I am itching to go somewhere.
I was supposed to go international, but I changed it to
Where?
Florida. Well, I was supposed to go to Curacao, but then I changed it up
To where?
Curacao.
Oh, wow.
I was supposed to go to Curacao, but then flights were crazy. But
Yeah.
then the fall it got a lot cheaper, so I was
Okay.
going to go in the fall. But then I decided I want to go see my grandmother again and do Florida.
Yeah.
Because
I think that's a good move.
yeah, and then I'll go to Curacao next year.
Very
They
cool.
have beautiful beaches there. All the hotels have man-made beaches, so you got to rent a car to go to the real beautiful beaches.
Okay.
But I'm like, that's fine.
Now, how did you land on there?
Well, it's in the ABC Islands.
Okay.
There's Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao.
Okay.
I think it's Bonaire. Yeah. And so they're out of the hurricane belt, so you're not dealing
nice.
with that.
Okay.
It's like always good weather.
That's great.
And it's supposed to be some of the, like, when I always watch a ton of people's travel videos on YouTube. I'm like, I should make travel videos on YouTube when I'm on vacation. But then I'm on vacation. I'm like, I don't want to be working on vacation.
Agree. That's why people are like, you do stand-up while you're traveling. I don't want to do stand-up while I'm traveling. Not if I'm on vacation.
But some of these beaches, it's like literally there's turtles swimming with you. Like you can see them.
That's really
like
cool.
right there. I'm like, I want to go there.
Yeah.
And and I like to try new places. Like I know a lot of people that like to go back to the same islands. I like to go back, but I like to just try new things.
Yeah.
And I just landed on that one, but the airfare there was
Crazy.
it was insane.
Yeah, not worth it.
No, I was
You
just
have to
like
wait.
Yeah, I had to wait. But anyway, so I'm going to Wildwood, you know what I'm saying?
Woohoo! That's okay. I mean, I'm going to Maine, so it's like not, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
But it's not, Iceland or Ireland.
No.
Like the last two.
Maine's beautiful.
I know. I've heard. I've never been.
From what
though.
I've heard.
Oh, you haven't been?
No. My
I'll let you
father
know.
and brother went hunting up there one time. And
Killing the ecosystem.
I don't even think they got anything. They just like being in the woods. They did see a moose, and they said it was humongous.
Oh, they're
humongous
huge.
thing.
Yeah.
And but anyway.
Any stories, Joe?
And I'm reading the stories.
You're reading the stories.
I'm reading the stories. See,
People are gonna get tired of me.
Emily and
my
I
reading voice.
just send each other crazy stories
all the time.
whole time. From when we leave recording this, it's just constant stories.
Yep. We don't even say hi. We just link.
Let me see. Let's see. Let me find which one I want to start with. You know what it is I got out of... Joe, cut this out.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. Okay. There was a bunch. All right, we'll start with this one.
Okay.
True story. Recently this happened. Argentina flight instructor jumps to his death mid-flight. Student lands plane solo.
That's crazy. When I saw this on the news, I was like,
That's
like
scary.
my biggest fear. Number one,
A fear
flying.
of a pilot throwing himself out the
Yeah,
plane.
at least there's always two pilots. Not on a plane like this, but in a commercial plane, there's usually two pilots,
Yeah,
right?
there's two pilots.
Minimum.
Minimum.
Okay,
Yeah, you
good.
have to in case
One jumps
has a
out of
heart
the
attack
plane.
or something.
Right.
I'm always looking at the health of them as I see them walking. I'm like,
Yeah.
this guy looks pretty fit.
Yeah.
Pretty,
He looks good.
yeah.
Good to go. All right, read.
A flight instructor in Argentina jumped to his death in the middle of a training flight, abandoning his students midair and forcing them to bring the plane down for a landing all by their lonesome. Why do you have to put it like that? All by their lonesome.
Like
what a weird way to write this article. How'd you guys feel after your flight instructor flew out?
Very lonely.
Very lonesome. It was one of those lonesome experiences. Pilot Leandro Andres Bertazzo was flying the plane Saturday, teaching 22-year-old student Rosario when he turned to her and said, "You know what you have to do? Carry on." He then took off his headset, unbuckled his seatbelt, opened the door, and jumped to his death. Rosario was able to land the aircraft safely despite being in absolute shock. Absolute shock.
I would be.
I mean,
I heard she had taken like lessons. She had her license, but she didn't have enough hours. Like she wasn't like inexperienced.
right.
So she was able to land it. But can you imagine?
I'm just picturing like if that happened to me, like if it just happened, because obviously it's a small plane, so he probably had to like get up out of his seat and go.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, wait a minute, did this just happen?
Did you just do that?
Like, all right now,
Like
all
how-
jokes aside.
Right. Like how quick did she have to like
Yeah, like
jump into save the
into
thing?
landing mode.
Right,
That's-
like
yeah,
she
like,
couldn't
how-
be like, "Oh my god, that just happened." She had to like compartmentalize it and just be like, "I'll deal with
Yeah,
that
be like-
later and not kill myself
Yeah,
right
be
now."
like, he didn't do what he just did. There's no way he did what he just did.
I was like, I'd be like, "I hope he had a parrot." Like, that's crazy.
According to CNN, the director of the Flying Parrot Cordoba Flying School, where he worked, said there was no signs the pilot was planning to kill himself. He went on a flight earlier that day with another student. Lucky student that
Can
was.
you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not yet known what caused him to exit the aircraft mid-flight, but they're launching an investigation. That's it for the story.
that makes me.
What
I mean, that's sad, but it's like
Well,
to me, it's like I feel bad for him. But like, why would you put her in danger?
That's the problem with these selfish people that like kill themselves with other people or do
Yeah.
death by cop or
Right.
or something. It's
Right.
like, why do you just go kill yourself? Like, it's fine.
We're gonna get flagged for that.
what?
We're gonna get flagged for that. Don't make this a clip.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna
no,
get
I'll have
flagged.
to, yeah,
Just
I'll
go kill
have
yourself.
to bleep that out because they'll think. No, but like
But I know what you're saying.
he wanted to be in the news.
You think that's what it was?
Put it this way, he would have been in Argentina news if he just jumped out of an airplane. It made worldwide
Because
news
of-
because the student.
I do
He-
feel terrible for her though, because now she's got to live with the trauma of that.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I would imagine she's not gonna. If she takes any more lessons, she's gonna be like,
Please don't jump out of the plane.
"How you doing today, buddy? How's
Yeah.
life?"
Can you have two? Can I have two pilots with me, please?
Yeah, that's.
That's crazy.
I don't even know what. Well, like you said, you said you read that she had some experience.
Yeah, I saw a follow up.
So he thought about it. He didn't let like a newbie
Yeah.
a newbie land it because he was a little bit thoughtful.
Yeah, I think. But I've never been. Fortunately for myself, I have never been in the mindset where I've thought about something like that, like doing something to myself, right?
Right.
But I would like to think that if I ever had, I wouldn't want to subject other people to it.
That's where yeah.
Right. And that's where I'm like, I feel for this girl now, because now she's also all over the news, and maybe she doesn't want, like, she didn't go ask for this to happen to her.
Right.
And now her name's all over the news, and people are always going to remember what happened with her involved, and
Yeah.
changes her whole life.
Yeah, because that's what made it a selfish act. A lot of people say suicide is a selfish act, and
I think it's
not.
a cry for help. I don't think
it's not, because I've known people that have had relatives
Yeah.
that have, and like they don't look at it as a selfish act because,
No.
like, what's selfish is you expecting that person to live miserable.
Right.
Like, 'cause some people have really, but this person is very selfish because they were trying to. Like, he could have just flew the plane and jumped out and let the plane land
Right.
wherever. He could have went over the ocean. Like, if
Yeah.
he really wanted to.
Right.
So
if
he's
he
kind
wanted
of,
to, he would.
It's kind of rude to be.
I
bringing
love
up
that
your
you're using
student.
dating advice. If he wanted to, he would. That's literally what you do. If he wanted to, he would.
No, but yeah, I don't.
That's crazy.
I'm not a fan of this guy in the way he did it.
Just it was a story that made me feel very sad for him, but also angry for her, in a way. And then angry at him and sad for her. Like, I had both feelings for. Yeah. Because I think it was a female student, right? It said she.
It was a female student.
It was a female student. Yeah.
That'd be a weird way if they did do that with parachutes to like check, be like,
you passed.
You're good to go.
Yeah.
See you later. The rest is on you. This is your graduation landing.
That's crazy. Pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
All right.
Okay, what was that?
That was a little sad. Can we do like a?
Well, no, I'm just gonna keep it on airplanes for a moment.
Okay. The airplane episode.
One.
No, this is the meaty nature
this is
boy.
The absolutely horrifying.
That was believable. Try again.
I was reading what it said on the top of the thing.
Oh. I thought you were like,
what do you think?
Absolutely terrifying.
So she thought I was acting or something. Absolutely.
Great.
That is horrifying. Absolutely horrified. I am horrified by these stories. We should do that one day, just overact the whole podcast.
Perfect.
Ryanair passengers head and shoulders. I don't know why I laughed at it. I just thought of shampoo for a second. Head shoulders hang from broken window after he nearly sucked out of plane.
Okay, first of all, they need to rewrite that headline.
Yeah.
There's too much going on. All right, so wait. A guy on a Ryanair, which makes sense, almost got sucked out of the airplane?
Yeah.
Or he got sucked out of the airplane.
A plane passenger was almost sucked out of a window that shattered moments after takeoff on Friday, with others grabbing hold of him as his head and shoulders. I don't know why they put, quote, head and shoulders.
Oh, I guess because somebody said that.
Were left hanging outside. Oh my God! So he was head and shoulders outside that little window. Very dainty man.
You were like that.
I feel like
ass
my
window?
head would just be getting pulled.
Well,
you have
a big head.
First off, my head probably wouldn't fit through the window.
Yeah, but maybe the suction of like I assume it's the pressure. Really, like he probably broke
his shoulders.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Like it's like being birthed into a window.
The traveler, only identified as a 61-year-old Serbian man, was pinned in his seat by fellow passengers as chaos unfolded. They left Greece for Germany. The altitude was around 20,000 feet when travelers heard a noise like a tire bursting. One passenger said, read more button. They only later found out that a piece of the plane's engine had broken off and struck the window, causing it to shatter.
My God.
They have a picture of it.
Let me see. Of the window?
Of the window.
It's like out.
Out. We immediately realized there had been a decompression. There were screams for a moment. I thought somebody had accidentally opened the emergency door. The mask dropped and there was a strong smell. I'll bet. Let me tell you something. My head and shoulders go out the window. There's going to be a very strong odor.
Poor man.
I don't know what the other passengers will be more mortified by.
They're like, let him out. Let him go.
Get him out. Yeah, they start pushing him out. Be like, why'd you push him out? This is so gross. You have no idea. The head. Sorry. Okay.
You can turn into a stand-up bit. That's a great bit.
It is a good bit. Okay. The mask dropped and there was a strong smell. The head and shoulders of one passenger were outside the window. Fortunately, he hadn't taken off his seatbelt. How tall is this guy?
I never take my seatbelt off.
Could you imagine? Wait. While you're in a seatbelt and head and shoulders are out that little window, it's like Gumby, like he's like stretched out.
It probably had his just this part of his leg.
He had to be very long torso.
He probably was like 6 feet tall or whatever.
Yeah,
like a taller gent. Oh, Joe.
The passenger was restrained by fellow travelers. We already said that. His wife held him down for 5 minutes so he wouldn't get out. They haven't brought up what the smell was, but we can
I
only
think we
imagine. I
all
was hoping
know
it would.
Joe.
I know, but I know it was something outside.
And he pooped his pants.
With the help of many passengers, they managed to pull him back into the cabin.
Did they land right away? I would
The
hope
plane,
that
which was heading to Germany, just outside of heading to Munich, returned
to Greece.
to Greece.
It
And the
just did
passengers were given seats on a replacement flight.
I would hope so.
The man is being treated for friction burns.
That's crazy.
A spokesman told the aircraft landed normally and passengers returned to the terminal. One passenger received medical assistance on the ground.
Yeah, probably the guy that was out the window. Or his wife maybe for a heart attack. That's crazy.
I never want a window seat again after.
Would you if you were on the plane, would that happen?
Yeah.
How soon are you getting on another airplane? Like
My head went out?
yeah.
Oh, it was I don't think I'd ever got on an airplane if I was head and shoulders shitting myself in an airplane.
We don't know that's what happened. The smell could have been something else.
Very
Maybe at the
possibly.
same time.
Very possibly.
At the same time, somebody's getting sucked out of the airplane. This other guy's eating a tuna sandwich. Like, we don't know.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's totally what it had to be. While screaming, did someone open tuna? Did someone have the audacity to open a can of tuna on this airplane as this man is obviously in trouble? Or someone so oblivious to what's happening. There's a guy head and shoulders out while still sitting with his seatbelt, and they're like, little can of tuna. Be like, I don't know what's going on back, all the ruckus back there. But
I'm making
I'm
myself a
craving
sandwich.
fish.
I'm craving fish.
That would be great if that was the smell.
I'm trying to think of what else is smelly. Tuna.
Or maybe somebody opened a can of tuna and the guy he just put his face next to the window.
He broke the window.
He broke the window to get away from it. That's what it was.
Or a legit answer could be they said something on the engine broke and hit the window.
Yeah.
So it could be like gas fumes and stuff.
Could have been gas
could have been.
fumes. Yeah. Probably not.
Tuna's funnier.
Tuna's funnier. Tuna's funnier. That is I don't know, like, I don't think, like, well, someone's like, oh, I thought they may have opened the emergency door. I would hope the emergency door isn't that easy to open.
I don't think it's that difficult to open.
Really?
I think an idiot has to be able to open it.
Like, with all that pressure and
You know how many
you're in flight?
Yeah, but you hear all those stories of people trying to open the emergency exit
Yeah,
and kicking
trying.
people off the plane.
I would hate to be more, I hope it's more than just like, and out. Like, I hope there's a few latches
Boop, boop.
and the pressure, like.
I actually like sitting in an exit row because I know I won't open the door, right? So I'm like, sit me there.
Yeah.
Because no one's touching this door.
And you believe everyone's got to be lying when they're like, will you help in an emergency? Oh, yeah, sure.
Sure, that's fine.
Sure. There's, yeah.
I'll help myself.
I'm sure that when we're doing a water landing, the first thing on my mind would be like, help these people you don't know.
Do I look very helpful?
That's probably what I ask us. To probably look.
You sure?
Me and you be like,
You're good?
Gonna help? You look.
You look.
Nah.
No.
I don't think.
You look like somebody who would open a can of tuna on an airplane.
Yeah.
Next time when are you going on a plane next?
I don't know. Probably I don't know.
When you go to Florida? Or are you taking the train down again?
No, I don't. No, I took a train out of because my flight got canceled.
Next time one of us is on a plane, we should
Bring
send
tuna?
each other. No, we should send each other a picture of somebody like, this is the person on the plane most likely to open a tuna can. That's our new thing.
I'll tell you, the last flight home, I think this woman probably would have opened up. I mean, I hate to be. I don't want to be mean.
That's okay. Be mean.
But like,
wait, really quick. I saw a meme the other day, and it was like, "Can I be mean for a minute?" And they were like, "You can be mean, median, end mode." So stupid. I loved it though.
That was good.
It was good. Okay. Anyway, be mean.
So, I learned later that I was this close to having all the chairs to myself.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm sitting there waiting, and I see this couple come up and be like, "Oh, our flight got canceled. Can we hop on this flight?" But I didn't think anything of it. Of course, they got the 2 seats.
Where were you going?
I was coming home from Florida.
Oh, so it's only a 2-hour flight.
Right.
Okay.
However, and I'm trying not to be mean, I think if you're a certain weight, the middle seat should just be out.
Fair.
Like, it really
I know what you're
is.
saying. Okay.
Well, because I had an aisle seat.
Yeah.
So
Great. You can stretch your
So
feet out.
now, and her husband was a regular. Like, he should have shoved her against the window and let her be oozing into him instead of oozing onto me. Because now I'm halfway in the aisle like this because, like, it was. I hate it.
You were uncomfortable.
It was very uncomfortable and slightly disgusting.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't really want anyone on me.
Yeah.
So I understand that.
Yeah, it wasn't. Her arm wasn't on me.
Other things were on you.
Her belly.
Belly. Yeah.
Like,
I
was
understand what you're
on
saying.
me, like on me, like over the armrest.
Okay.
And I'm like,
that's rough.
That's rough.
That's rough.
Then she wanted to talk to me, and I'm like,
don't talk to me.
I mean, like, that's what that guy's for. Like,
She's probably tired of him. She's probably done with her husband. What'd you guys talk about?
I don't listen to anybody. I just she was yapping about somehow. Hey, well, yeah.
I've had a couple people talk to me on airplanes, but not really usually.
I would have liked her head to go out the window. Is what I'm saying.
Maybe I'm very off-putting to people on airplanes, but no one. I think it's the red hair. People are like, this punk-ass girl. But, like, yeah, no. I'll say, like, hi and whatever, but I've never been in a situation where I felt like somebody was, like, invading me. Thankfully, like, invading my
that's
space.
happened to me a few times.
I sat next to this lovely couple one time. I think I was on my way home from Florida, I think, and they had a baby with them. And I have a kid, so, like, I'm probably the best person to be sitting next to a couple with a baby. Mm-hmm. But the baby was great. She slept the whole time. She got up at the end. And at the end, I go, oh, she was so good. Was this her first flight? And they're like, no, it was her 13th. I'm like...
13th?
Yeah, I'm like, this girl flying more than me. But she was great, like, because she's so used to flying back and forth, yeah. And then once I was on a plane with a dog, a service dog.
Oh, that's cute.
It was so nice. But you couldn't touch it, but it was like...
The kids that kick your seat and the parents that allow
annoying.
it,
no.
I mean... What are we doing?
I'm very strict with my daughter, and some would say borderline mean, because I'm like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that, because I know how annoying it is, and I don't want my kid to be the annoying kid on the plane. I'm like, just sit here, watch a movie, play games.
There was one kid on a plane years ago. I forgot where I was going to or coming from, but you know, like when you're landing and everybody's quiet. It was a night flight, and we're all landing, and it's quiet, and I'm in the aisle, and this kid's next to me now, young kid, and all I hear, out of nowhere, he just goes, I don't want to die. He just yells it, and I was dying. It was so funny.
Did everyone else laugh?
Yeah, because it just came out of nowhere. Everyone's quiet. I don't want to die.
I mean, same, bud. Same. I get it.
We all don't
I
want to
hate
die,
landing,
but I just loved it. He's like, I can't hold it in no more.
It is very tense. Actually, landing I don't mind as much as I hate takeoff. I'm always very tense during takeoff. I have to, like, play games or do something to distract myself. I hate it. And it's always so eerily quiet. That's a word, right?
Yeah. Eerily?
Eerily, right?
Eerie. Eerily?
Yeah, eerily quiet. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's
sure.
a real word.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
eerily.
Yeah.
Ear. Well, it's ear. Yeah. I don't know what I just said right there. I said a lot of nothing. I made a lot of sounds.
Keep that all in.
Yeah.
But I do like flying.
Yeah, takeoff is my least favorite.
I hate takeoff.
Because I don't. Do you have any weird things you do before you take off?
I do. So I'm not a really religious person, but I do say the Our Father prayer in my head.
Oh, okay.
As I'm taking off. I think now it's become more of like a habitual. I also like to look around. This is how I got over my fear of flying. I was like, I'm not the main character of life. I'm the main character of my life, but I'm not the main character. Look at all these lovely people. And, like, the dog the one time. The universe isn't going to let anything bad happen to all these people and the dog.
Yeah,
so that's what I do. And then for takeoff, I have to be either, like I said, watching a movie, or what I'll do is I have, like, games on my phone, and I have to be playing a game. Like, I have to be distracted in something while I'm saying the Our Father prayer in my head as we're taking off. Sometimes I'll look through pictures on my phone.
Yeah.
But I have to be distracted. Landing I'm better with, but I don't like sometimes when you go in for landing and you're going up, and like if you're getting in there too early, and then that makes me, I start to get nauseous. I can't look out the window, because when we're like this, I get almost like seasick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a window closed girl.
Okay.
As opposed, I mean, shade closed. The window should always be closed.
The window should always be closed. I hate it, but I do. Whoever I see last before I go to the airport, I say goodbye to, and how much I enjoyed our life, whatever our relationship was.
Fair.
And then, or if there's no one that I see before I go, then I text people, and they laugh at me because I'm like, they're like, "You'll be fine." I'm like, "I'm just letting you know."
You can text me if you want. I get it.
And then I get in the seat, and then I'm like, "Well, got no control of this now, so what's gonna be is gonna be." And then I just, and that winds up being fine. I just always have this eerie feeling of when it takes off that it's just gonna, because the takeoff they tilt really hard to make that initial turn, and then you I don't know, and
it's not a fun feeling. No, I get it. So my I also usually have alcoholic beverage or two before I get on a plane, especially if it's a.
I wish.
I know, sorry, Joe.
Okay.
Especially if it's like when I was going overseas, because I'm gonna try and sleep.
Yeah.
So it'll make me a little bit more tired. I like wine, but so remember when there was that plane crash in Washington D.C. The plane hit the helicopter.
Oh yeah.
That was so.
I was on takeoff. Right?
That was on landing.
I was on landing.
They were landing, and the helicopter was like taking off, I guess.
Oh God.
So 2 days later, I was flying to Savannah, and I was a nervous wreck. I was so nervous. Like I was like really, whatever. And my dad's like, "You're gonna be fine." I upped it, so I flew first class. I'm like, "Well, if I'm doing this, I'm gonna fly first class. They'll give me drinks on the plane, whatever." And I'm in the air, flying, and my friends in group chat are like, "A plane just crashed in Philly." And I'm like, well, I'm on the plane, because that's when the medical plane crashed in Philly like 2 days later.
Oh, yeah.
But the funny part was my dad was driving me to the airport. He goes, "Emily, it's probably safer now to fly. What are the chances of another plane crash happening?" And I'm like literally on the plane first class with a glass of wine, watching my friends send me things in the chat going, well, it is what it is at this point. But I was like, are we under attack? Like, I didn't know what's going on, but that was like the most nerve-wracking. It's actually, what's so funny? It was actually eerily calm. I was like calm because I was like, I literally am on this airplane right now. I cannot do anything. But it's,
Yeah, it gets to a point where I'm scared that I'm like, I have to accept this is my fate.
Yeah.
If whatever happens. If I can't let go now in life,
right,
of my illusion of control.
Right. I also talk to people, like I have a lot of people in my life that travel for work, and they constantly travel.
Yeah.
So I always talk to them because they're like so cool, calm, collected about it.
Yeah.
And they make me feel better because I'm like, they're on planes all the time and they're fine.
Yeah. It's
scary.
I have a funny story. It's like actually Mike Gaffney tells this story in his act.
Okay.
About me.
Oh.
Because we used to do comedy together a lot, and we were flying to Texas to do a gig, and I was at the window seat, and he likes the shade down, and I was putting it up, and he kept shutting it.
He's
and
like
I
me.
put it up, and then he goes, "So, you ever like say something?" Not realizing how stupid it sounds until you see the first person's face drop. Did that ever happen to you?
Yes.
Like something comes out. So he's like, "Dude," and I go, "Why do you look out the window?" I said, "I like to look at little houses." And he goes, "You're a grown man." Did you say little house?
They're cute.
That gets a big laugh with his audiences when they say that, especially if we're on the show together and I go on before him.
And you talk about little houses.
And then when I hear him talking about me, I do the little houses. I come out and wave. I'm the little houses guy.
That's so great.
But yeah, I'm sitting there. I'm like, I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
I like to look at little houses.
I like to look at the little houses.
He was 10 years old.
Well, it's so funny. When I was flying home from Iceland, the pilot came on. He goes, "Hey, everybody, just letting you know, if you like to look out your window right now, you can see Greenland." And we're like, "Whoa!" Open their window, just look. He's like, "If you have a moment,
yeah,
you want to see Greenland, check it out." I love when pilots come on. They have like little. They're like, just so you know, the temperature is da 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 da. And
Yeah, stop pausing my movie. I got to get this done.
Yeah, I'm like, ah.
It's always they always pick apart. It's like, and the killer is, your captain here.
Welcome aboard. And they say like, they have a weird cadence to them.
I still never saw the end of the movie Walk the Line. But like because the pilot was interrupting us so much that
What's your favorite movie you've watched on an airplane? Do you have like a go-to airplane movie, or do you watch something different every time?
I watch something different every time.
Yeah.
Well, not a lot of times airplanes have like TV on it, and you could watch like sports or whatever.
That's nice.
But I remember in the day when you would all watch the same movie together.
This one's terrible.
Like
But yes,
I remember
that.
flying home from Florida visiting my grandma on this big. They just had a big movie screen, and the Flintstones movie was playing.
I like the Flintstones movie.
But yeah, before everyone had the thing in their own individual. The best airplane though, and they don't fly in the United States anymore, was Virgin Atlantic.
Okay.
And
They're not in the States anymore?
I don't believe so.
Wow.
They might be. I don't see them come up in any of my.
They're like,
searches for
Joe's not
flights.
allowed on these.
I flew to California with them and flew from California to Georgia.
Okay.
To go to a gig, and they were just beautiful planes. Like they don't walk up and down with the drinks. You just order it from your
That's
screen.
awesome. That's
you
very
can
cool.
text with another
Chair?
seat and stuff. You could.
That's very cool.
Like,
yeah, we don't have nice things like that.
It was almost like the old school Facebook poke. Like, you see someone, you can like.
That's so cool.
It was. They had like these purple neon lights. It was just. It's such a comfortable airplane.
Was it Virgin Airlines?
Virgin Airlines.
Let's look this up.
And I wish I could get those flights again. They were the best.
Let's see.
Cut,
Virgin Airlines.
cut this dead air out, Joe.
Cut it out. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, there is no longer a domestic Virgin airline in the U.S. Virgin America was acquired by Alaska Airlines. Today, the Virgin brand in the U.S. is represented by Virgin Atlantic, which operates transatlantic flights between the U.S. and the U.K.
If you go to the UK, if you could fly, if we go on vacation somewhere where you can take a Virgin flight, I highly recommend it.
They still Virgin Atlantic operates direct transatlantic flights from. They're in JFK. They're at LAX. They're at Orlando, Miami, Boston, San Francisco, Atlanta, Las Vegas, DC, Seattle, and Tampa. So if you wanted to fly, say, to the UK from JFK, you could get on there.
Yeah.
Joe's gonna book a flight.
It was awesome. Oh man, I closed the story.
Jeez, Joe.
I know. I have one more story.
One more story
For the finale, season 2 finale. Let me click it. Emily sent me this story actually. Here's the headline.
Be weird if anyone else sent this to you.
Yeah. For 10 years, a man secretly lived in an attic to have an affair with a married woman with the husband in the home. When she moved across the country, he followed and continued living in their new attic.
That's the headline?
That's the headline.
Oh my gosh. That's like the whole story.
In 1913, I don't know how to say this name. I'm going to let you try and say the name.
In 1913, Dolly.
I knew that name. I don't want the audience to think I didn't know Dolly.
Osterreich.
Yeah, perfect.
Osterreich?
Sounds great to me. Dolly Osterreich. We're just going to call her Dolly.
Dolly O.
Was an unhappily married woman in Milwaukee. One day she told her wealthy husband, Fred, that her sewing machine was broken, and he sent over a 17-year-old repairman named Otto Sandhuber. Dolly, then in her early 30s, answered the door in little more than a silk robe.
Ooh.
The affair began almost immediately.
Age gap relationship. 17 and 30 something?
They
That's
didn't say
illegal.
her age yet, did they?
They said she was in her 30s.
Was an unhappily married woman in Milwaukee. Oh, yeah, early 30s. Yeah.
Early 30s.
Okay, so 30s and 17. The
First of
math
all,
problem.
illegal.
Let's see.
Oh, so what do we want to say? She's early 30s. I'm going to say 32.
Well, early 30s, we'll say 32.
All right, so 32
There's that formula that we talked
divided
about
by
last
2
episode.
equals that plus
7?
23. He's too young.
He's too young. Okay. So Dolly Girl is a pedo.
Dolly
So
girl
already
is-
strike one.
Dolly Girl is a pedo.
To keep it secret, Dolly hatched an audacious and wild plan. She had Otto quit his job and move into the attic of the very home she shared with Fred, full-time. For years, Otto lived in the rafters like a ghost. By day, while Fred was at work, he came down to be with Dolly and help with chores.
Where were his parents? He was 17.
Yeah,
I guess it was 1913, so it was like different then.
Parents could have been
Dead.
gone. People,
He was an orphan.
Like 40 was like you were
That's
ready
true,
to
that's true.
croak. By night, he retreated to the attic, writing pulp fiction by candlelight. Fred occasionally heard footsteps overhead, noticed food vanishing, but Dolly convinced him he was imagining things. Man, what gullible Fred over here? Be
What
like,
a manipulator.
like, I think I hear ghosts. And what happened to my meatloaf?
You ate it already.
Oh, Fred, you're just
Oh,
imagining
Fred.
things. Okay, Dolly.
Whatever you say.
The arrangement mattered so much to Dolly that when the couple moved to Los Angeles in 1918, the year my grandpa was born, she insisted the new house have an attic and sent Otto ahead so he'd be waiting. His strange life simply resumed in a new city. Then in 1922, so how old? So Otto was 17 in 1913.
9 years later.
So 1922.
26.
Fred came home, began to argue. Dolly and Fred came home, began to argue violently. Hearing it from above, Otto emerged with a pistol. Fred was shot 3 times and killed.
He had a gun in the attic?
He had a gun in the attic. He was writing Pulp Fiction.
I want to read this book.
The lovers staged a burglary. Otto took Fred's watch, locked Dolly in a closet, and slipped back into hiding before police arrived. It worked for years. The truth surfaced only when Dolly gave Fred's stolen watch to another lover.
Another lover?
Her attorney,
What happened to Otto?
who went to the police. The press dubbed Otto the Batman. In the end, both walked free. Otto on an expired statute of limitations, Dolly on a hung jury. She took the full truth to her grave, and it remains one of the most unbelievable chapters in American true crime history. All right, first off, so Dolly gave Fred's stolen watch to another lover.
How many lovers does Fred need?
Dolly? I mean, quite honestly, Otto. I mean, how can Otto trust Dolly if you're the attic?
Attic lover.
The attic lover. You can't be shocked if she hooks up with her attorney.
Like lover.
Lover.
Attic lover.
Attic lover.
Sounds like a chandelier girl.
Yeah,
My name's
for
Otto,
sure.
and I'm in love with attics. That's a callback, people, from the last episode if you didn't watch. I want to watch this true crime documentary, though. Like, I want more details.
Yeah, I need. So, first off,
Where were his parents?
where
I have a
were
lot
his
of questions.
parents? But like, Otto, like, how good was Dolly? That Otto was like, I'm gonna live in an. But I guess because she was rich, he just fed her. Like he just wanted.
Did
Did he go out there in the day?
Like a sugar lady. He had a sugar mama.
He had a sugar mama, but living in an attic, writing pulp fiction. I wonder if he was published. If anyone ever.
I don't know.
There's
Wait,
so
what's his
many
name?
questions for this.
What was his name? Otto what?
Um,
You can cut this out if you want. Otto.
Sanhuber. Sanhuber.
Oh. Wahlberga. This is who pops up.
What was it?
This Otto. Let's see. Oh, Dolly. This is Dolly's real name is this. Wahlberga.
That's her first name?
Yeah.
My name's Wahlberga, but you could call me Dolly.
Okay. She gained notoriety for the shooting death of her husband and the subsequent bizarre revelation that she had kept her lover hidden in the attic of the home she shared with her husband for 10 years. This was her.
Was she a hottie? Yeah, but that could be a 1913 hottie right there. You know what I mean?
It could be. She does have a boa.
Oh, that's her 1930 though.
That's her 1930.
Because there's some sag.
So there's some sag. So she looks pretty good.
So
Oh, it's real sag.
yeah,
There's a lot of sag going on.
yeah.
She died. She lived to be 80 though. She died in 1961. There's not a lot known about her, just about him.
No pictures of him
No pictures of Otto.
sewing machine repairman.
No. None of Fred either. She's the one that's famous.
Yeah, I guess they didn't have a lot of photos back then.
Not big
probably-
selfie people.
Not
big with the
Yeah, you
selfies.
probably have to be pretty wealthy to get some photos taken in
I was gonna
1930s.
say, be so wealthy to get some selfies.
Get some selfies. Yeah. Yeah. Otto was up in the attic taking selfies.
Another day.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is a crazy story.
I want
wonder
more.
Do you think rich women with huge mansions hide their lovers these days?
But in plain sight. I feel like rich women with lovers, they're usually like the pool boy or like the tennis instructor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're not hiding them in their attic. They're like out and about. Oh my God, there's a movie.
There's a movie?
There's a 1968 feature film that was inspired by the story, as well as 2 made-for-TV movies. 1995's The Man in the Attic, which stars Ann Archer and Neil Patrick Harris.
I can't believe this is the finale, because I would say we would watch this and talk about it next episode.
And 2018's Lover in the Attic, starring Molly Burnett and directed by Melora Walters. The story was featured in the August 18, 2016 episode of the Dollop podcast and on our podcast. She was also the subject of a 2017 episode of the investigation discovery documentary series A Crime to Remember. So we have to watch the movie from 1995, The Man in the Attic, with Ann Archer and Neil Patrick Harris.
Okay.
I'm going to screenshot this and send it to you.
Yes.
And then we can talk
We should
about
do it like Mystery Science Theater, where we're just watching the movie and recording a podcast at the same time.
Yeah. Joe.
Did you ever see Mystery Science Theater?
Yes.
Okay.
A long time ago.
Yeah, we have the little heads.
Yeah. And they're like in a movie theater and they're like
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's a crazy story. I mean, that's a lot of effort. I bet Fred wouldn't have cared.
He probably
he's a wealthy businessman.
He probably had 3 mistresses.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't think he...
Yeah.
You know? I think for men it's more of a pride thing.
See, Otto was more in love. That's why he shot Fred.
Yeah, because he was defending his woman.
Right. But, like, one argument, you got to shoot the guy?
Well, it got violent, it said.
Right,
So
but I don't
maybe-
think Fred deserved that. I mean,
No one deserves to get shot.
I mean, you've been living in an attic for many years.
10 years.
10 years in an attic. Maybe he just went crazy.
He
up
probably
there.
went crazy.
He was writing books by candlelight.
I know.
How rich could she be?
Imagine if he lit the attic on fire. She put a lot of trust
She'd
in
be
him.
like, "Oh, Fred, these ghosts are
These
getting
ghosts
crazy.
are crazy. It's all in your
What happened
imagination.
to my sandwich? It was just here.
You ate it.
Yeah, imagine Otto was like that, where he was so bored up there that he got risky. Like
Yeah.
Fred makes a sandwich, plops it down. Oh wait, I forgot mayo, and goes to the fridge, and Otto takes it.
Sounds like an episode of Looney Tunes. It feels
Yeah.
like a Looney Tunes thing.
Exactly.
Oh,
This
that's
was
great.
a bonkers story to end
was.
season 2 on.
I love it though.
So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this season finale.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun this season.
Always.
I feel like we really took it up a notch, and I can't wait to see what we bring next season.
I'm excited. Guests and wigs and
Maybe guests,
more
maybe
viral
wigs,
clips.
maybe viral clips. We're gonna do it up. So everybody, enjoy the rest of your summer. We will be back probably the first week of October.
Yeah.
And so I hope you miss us and want more when we put it out.
Don't miss us too much.
Don't miss us too much. No, we want them to miss
Oh,
us.
you miss us so much.
They miss it. They're gonna miss getting that notification. New episode.
Cry
available.
yourself to sleep.
Cry yourself to sleep at night. Think of Otto.
Think of
No,
Otto.
think of Fred. Fuck Otto. Right?
Poor Fred.
Yeah, poor gullible Fred.
Poor Fred.
Imagine Fred was just a regular rich guy, not having affairs, just taking care of this lovely woman, giving her the lap of luxury Fred was probably mad. Maybe he found out and he was like a sewing machine repairman.
A 17-year-old sewing machine repairman.
Sewing machine repairman. But she was a pedophile. That's
So
what
you
we
don't
learned.
even sew anymore. He's like, I got this fixed. You're not even sewing.
Yeah, would you?
Did he even fix the machine?
Yeah, imagine.
Can you imagine? It's still broken.
She just came out smoking one day. I gave up sewing.
I have
she
new
comes walking down
hobbies.
from the attic smoking. I have given up sewing, Fred.
For new hobbies.
Yeah. What happened in the attic? Oh, nothing. Just going through old things. Checking for ghosts.
Checking for ghosts.
Very naughty ghosts in the attic.
Did he never go up in the attic?
I guess not.
He like hid behind a coat
I guess
rack.
we'll find out in the movie.
Yeah, we gotta watch this movie.
We gotta watch this movie. Hey, everybody, watch the movie.
I'm gonna see where it's streaming.
We have 2 months to watch the movies. We're gonna talk about it. And all right, everybody. Thank you. Enjoy your summer.
Bye.
Bye.